Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, coming at you with a video. This is a college draft channel. I cover every division out there: Division One, Division Two, Division Three, NAIA, HBCU. You play it, I cover it. This is also a channel for all 32 NFL teams. I cover all 32 NFL teams. I break down every 32 team draft. I do mocks. I grade their drafts, etc. All right. I could be mistaken, but as of July the 16th, there are only two. Also, if you like the video, subscribe, but don't cost a dime. There's only two round two NFL draft picks signed. You might ask why. Because Cleveland Browns have, fucked up NFL contracts for the other 31 NFL teams. Because just like taking on, Houston made the mistake, and then they took on, they took on Deshaun Watson's contract. But long story short, what the Cleveland Browns did was they took a round two linebacker by the name of Carson Schlesinger out of UCLA, and they made his contract fully guaranteed. So now, all these other teams, all these other kids are saying, yo, F that. They think they're back in college. I want my 100% of my because you'd be crazy. Even in round two, there's kids taking a pay cut. Carson Beck is going to play. He transferred from Georgia to the U. He's going to make $6 million this season. So you got kids taking a pay cut in the NFL. So now, because Cleveland is a bunch of fucking idiots, if they dropped the bomb on it, would anybody really, would anyone really be pissed that it was gone? But, so now all these kids want their contracts guaranteed. And teams are not going to do it. There'll be some idiot teams that do it. I think also Jahir Barron, I think Denver, might have guaranteed his contract. But these old school organizations, organizations where families have owned these organizations for 100 years, like the Steelers, the Cowboys. All I'm just trying to say is the Jets, the Giants, they're going to be like, yo, F you, bro. You're round two, and you think we're going to guarantee you guarantee your entire 4 years here? Half of these kids don't even make it their 4 years, man. But it just shows you how Cleveland just caused a headache for everybody. But now let's look at the big picture. These kids missed OTAs. These kids missed mini camps, whatever. And they're probably going to miss the majority of training camp that comes up. And what are you going to see? You're going to see 1 million non-contact injuries when these kids sign. Because they're going to have to sign eventually for something. Or what are they going to do? Go back. So we'll have one round of kids. There's probably 2 signed. There's probably 30 unsigned. Let's just say hypothetically, right now, if you're the agents, you're laughing their ass off because you got these kids by the balls. Because you fronted them all this money since the fall. Since you signed with your agent, he's fronted you all this money at a nice interest rate, I'm sure. And the longer this comes, more money he's gonna get, man. But what's gonna happen? Let's say you have 10 guys that actually listen, they're gonna sign at some point because what are you gonna do? You're gonna have 10, 15 kids go back into the draft, sit out the entire year. I mean, the team owns their drafting rights for this season, and they could re-enter the draft next season. And what? Now you're just a year older, on top of the older because of that C word year. We can't talk. So like, can't talk about. So now you're gonna have an older batch of kids that are gonna come into the 2026 NFL draft? No. Most likely is you're going to have all these kids sit, like, like I said, sitting out camp, signing the week before the season, and they're going to get schooled. They're not going to know nothing. How many of them are actually going to be working out? How many of them are going to be having, sitting on a couch with a steak? I'm trying to say, I mean, like, come on, man. We see it all the time, man. Let me tell you something, man. As a coach, it's your job to motivate people. But I'm sorry, when you get drafted and you enter the NFL and you come from sleeping on the fucking floor, which I have, or you come from being homeless, which fucking I have, if that don't motivate you, nothing will, bro. But everyone thank the Cleveland Browns for fucking this up, because now you're gonna see all these kids. Now it's gonna be all round two kids gonna be of what their contracts guaranteed, bro. It's not gonna happen, people. It's not gonna happen. So we all know when you're rocking with the GWO. Sorry for the early video, but it's actually late for me. I've been up all night. Over and out. F Cleveland.